So, you guys haven't seen me in a while. Haven't been on here. That's cool. But in light of everything that's happening in the world, social distancing, quarantine because of Corona. Yeah, I'm smiling. I am, because I see so many people freaking out, like losing their minds. It's got me thinking. I know y'all didn't live in a time where, well, some of you did. Most of you never lived in a time before the internet and before computers were really big. Before there wasn't even music on cell phones. There were monophonic. That's the only sounds they made, and the screen displayed numbers, and it wasn't even backlit. So, thank God for technology, because during this social distancing and quarantine and all the stuff that's going on, what better time than now to use this thing that I really can't stand as a tool, as an outlet, to give people a different approach, to give you something other than what you're hearing on the news. Okay, we can't change what's happened. We can't stop it from progressing. We can follow some directions. And stay indoors. Spend time with our family. Call relatives you haven't talked to in forever and check on them. Play with the dogs. Go on walks. Keep your distance. 6 to 9 feet is what's recommended. Find that thing in you that can keep you motivated, because when it's all over, and it will be over, it won't last forever. No, we don't know what it's going to look like, and we know what it used to look like, but right now, today, this is my new normal. I was watching a video earlier on a guy that works at a shelter here in North Carolina, and he used the term new normal. Change is constant. We are guaranteed that in life. The only thing we are guaranteed is death and change. So I could use this time to sit on my laurels, all my past accomplishments, everything that I've done and failures, and focus on all that. Or I can think, how am I going to spend this time to better myself, to enrich my life? What books am I going to read? What motivational talks am I going to listen to? What personal development activities am I going to fill my life with, so that when it's all over, because it will be over, I can inject a new outlook on the day. I can believe in a positive future because I choose to believe in a positive future. There's a lot of people that have lost people, and I'm sorry that you're experiencing this loss. And your grief is something that I personally can't understand. I can sympathize, but we've come to a point where the universe and the earth, whether we want to realize it or not, says, okay, I'm doing something, and y'all are going to have to deal with it. So, when it's all over, because it will be over, how are we going to make that new normal better? How are we going to appreciate things so much more? We're diving into a recession right now. It's guaranteed. However, after a recession comes a boom. And are you going to be ready for that boom? Are you going to stay active and exercise and eat right and do the things during this quarantine that builds you up? Are you going to let it break you down? Because I know you're better than that. I know I'm better than that. I know we're all capable of so much more than what we give ourselves credit for. And right now, this is just a test that's going to weed out the weak. So if you're weak, start working, start reading things, start being active, start changing your diet, helping people, do things that are going to make you a better person so that when it's done, you've got more to offer. Because value is not how much money I make. My value at my job, in my relationships, is not what I get hourly or what I get situationally. I get more if I'm more valuable, and my value comes from personal development. So, my friend Michael and I have started a 90-day manifestation challenge. So for the next 90 days, we're keeping a journal. We're trying to do things each day for someone else. We're going to do things each day to better ourselves, whether it be watching a video on YouTube on personal development or reading some literature about building up yourself, expanding our minds, working on our spirits, and bringing a new attitude to everyone that we come in contact with, because I'm not who I was, but I know who I want to be. And if I start weeding out who I am not, i.e. places I shouldn't be, people I shouldn't be hanging out with, not because they're bad people, but because that's not who I am, then only thing left in my life to happen is for me to step into who I really am. So, my challenge to you is not 90 days, because I know it's a long time. My challenge to you is tomorrow, when you wake up and I'm getting off work, tell yourself that you're worth it. Tell yourself that you are capable. Tell yourself that today, this is my normal. Because if today, normal, is all you worry about, what it was like yesterday won't matter. The normal of tomorrow won't matter. And if I do what I can do in front of me that day, to stay inside, to wash my hands, to not touch my face, to eat right, to meditate, to spend some time with me, then tomorrow, that normal will be a little bit easier. But if I keep thinking about what it's going to be like when all this is over and all the people have died and all the families have lost someone and all these things are causing pain and torment and worry in people's lives, then you know what it's going to do to me? It's going to break me down, and I'm not going to do it. So this message to you now is just to say, hey, it's okay. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to be upset or worried, but turn that into motivation to be a better you. Because if you're working on being a better you, while I'm working on being a better me, then when it's all over, because it will be over, I've said that a few times because I want you to feel that and know it, then we're a whole bunch of better people in this world than we were before this quarantine. So, I don't know about you, but I can't think of anything but positive things that come out of that. Yes, there are things that aren't good that are happening. There are things that we don't understand. And the unknown is crazy, scary. But instead of being scared, why don't you make yourself something to be contended with? Build yourself up to a point where when somebody tries to shake you with some new information and some new fear, you tell them to get lost. Because you don't live like that. You live in a world where this is a land of opportunity. But it's only opportunity if you take it. How many times in my life have I been given chance after chance and opportunity after opportunity, and I didn't think I was worth it. I didn't think that I could do it. And so it passed me by, because you know what? Just like those cars, opportunity is not going to wait for you. So why don't you make this your opportunity to be a better you? And I'll see you on the flip side, and probably a lot more before it's all over and done with. Thank you to anybody who watched this video. I will be reposting and sharing. www.outofalchemex.blog. That's ALCHEMEX. It's a new blog. I've got music and writing and just different stuff that I do on there. Also, this page, Alchemex, my other page, Out of Alchemics. Get ready for the launch of www.loosecannon.com. That's going to be a whole new platform of podcast and communication and ideas and thinking and ways in life that are just awesome. And so you'll be joining me and my pops on that, hopefully, in the future. Instagram, w.a.r.fit, and Lexicon, that's LECKX.IKON. That's my other Instagram. We got a lot coming your way. And if you're wanting to accept it, and if you're wanting to hear things that are good, if you're wanting to hear opinions that you may not have heard before, and ideas about life and the way that we can live in this future new normal, then stay tuned, because we're excited to bring it to you. Peace. Y'all have a good night. I got to get back to work.